Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. In this video, I will go through the walk-around interior and the exterior for the new MG3 Hybrid top spec. This is the Essence spec for New Zealand and the Australian market. Alright, this is how the car looks like from the outside. While I'm making this video, the pricing has not been announced in New Zealand. I will put the pricing in the description and also on the first pinned comment down below. If you're looking to purchase one of these, why not contact me? I'll leave all my contact details on the screen. I work at Ebbett MG, East Auckland, so do let me know. This is the top spec MG3 Hybrid. This is called Essence spec in New Zealand. From the exterior dimension, this is 4.11 meters long with a wheelbase at 2.57 meters. So overall, it's longer, it's wider, it has a longer wheelbase compared to the last generation. But it's not crazily large, it's still fairly small for the hatchback size, but it is also good enough for 5 people to sit in it. The interior space is actually amazing on this vehicle. First thing, let's look at the LED headlights over here. So LED daytime running plus the main beam being the LED on the Essence spec. Underneath, we have the new black grille over here. It certainly looks quite nice. And under the grille, we have a sort of bumper spoiler over here. It's carbon fiber look, but they are not real carbon fiber, let's be honest. Some air intake on both sides and underneath. So the front looks quite sleek. It is certainly very different compared to last generation, and this is nothing like the last generation anyway. It has a completely new drivetrain, completely body chassis. It pretty much complete everything on this vehicle. On the side, we have 16-inch alloys on this particular Essence spec, plus all the shoulder lines. We have 2 shoulder lines here. One goes on the top, one goes at the bottom. That makes the car look quite aggressive on the side. On the rear, we have the new spoiler, just a one-piece flash spoiler. Nothing crazy about it. And behind the car, we have the new LED tail lights. They have some sort of dark black effect on it. MG3 logo plus the Hybrid Plus drivetrain. There will be a petrol vehicle available in New Zealand as well. I will make a video about that car if you're interested in the future, so subscribe and like. Now, let's go to the tailgate. Opening the tailgate, we have 297 liters of boot space. It's 10 liters shorter than the last generation, but the overall size and dimension looks identical to the last generation. Opening the cover, we have the tire mobility kit plus the 12-volt battery. We do not have the space saver on the hybrid drivetrain, but you do have roadside assistance available in New Zealand, Australia anyway. And once you drop down the rear seats, which are one piece, you will have around 1,037 liters of space behind the first row. That's quite spacious for a compact size hatchback like this. And this is how the second row seats looks like. They are half leather and half fabric for this top spec. If you're looking for the base model, that will be full fabric. On each end of the seats, we have SOFIX points, just over here and on the other side, plus tether points behind the seats, of course. Other additional features are small pockets behind the seats and air vents and USB. Those 2 things are never available on the previous generation. Let's step inside. I'll show you how I feel on the second row. Now this is how the seats looks like from the back seats. I've set the front position to my sitting position. I'm about 178 centimeters tall. I've got good amount of headroom. There are this amount of gap over there. If you are somewhere around 6 foot, you actually will be fine on the second row. And look at the legroom. This is me, and I've got fist-size front space for the legroom. Not only that, the base on the second row seats are really long. That means you can see the travel over here. I've got very good spot on my upper legs over here. That's really good compared to the last generation. That means if you're sitting someone behind the seat for a long journey, you'll be really happy for your leg space and so on. The door panels are just plasticky, which is understandable for a budget car like this. Closing is okay. It's not super premium, not super solid, but that's the sound. At the front, we finally got keyless entry and push button start available on the new MG3, which is never available on the previous generation again. This is how the front seats looks like. Again, they're nice, wide, half leather, half fabric. All the MG3 will also come with manual adjustment seats, which is pretty standard for a small hatchback. Let's start it. Just like that. This is how the new steering looks like. This is identical to the MG4, like what you can expect. All the controls and buttons functions are identical. MG logo plus the flat bottom and flat top steering. The steering size is actually a little bit smaller from my experience compared to the MG4. That fits this particular size because this is a smaller car. That absolutely makes sense. In front of us, we get 7-inch display over here that shows pretty much all you things you need. Cruise control, adaptive information on the left, speedo, range, and all the trip information on the right for you needs. So that's pretty good. In the center, we're now getting a 10.25-inch display. That's really good. The response time is actually brilliant compared to even the MG4. I don't know what they did, but it feels responsive. And on the top spec, we finally got the 360 camera. Look at that, that's never available on the new old MG3. Along with that, under the vehicle setting, we are getting the full MG Pilot system, including your adaptive cruise control, front collision, lane departure, and also other things, rear driving assist. So there are tons of information and tons of features available on this particular system. And again, you never got that on the previous generation. On the screen, we also get wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They're both wired through the cable underneath, USB-A and USB-C, which is only for charging on the right. Standard cup holders, some storage tray over here, gear shifter for the hybrid drivetrain, handbrake, auto hold, and drive mode is also available. Going back to the center console, we finally got armrest standard on the MG3. Again, that's never available on the old one. Additionally, we also get a slider for your trays and divider for your storage area, which is really good. Interior-wise, another storage on the passenger side, which is decent, plus all the dual storage on this side, just like that. The door material aren't really impressive. They're all quite plasticky, which is understandable for this price range. But on your dashboard, these are soft premium leather, along with everything around here. So that's nice. Plus your armrest, they are nice soft leather material as well. I do believe they are synthetic leather, but they are very soft, very usable. So that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the contents. If you do not forget to subscribe and like. In the next video, I'll show you how the vehicle actually drives on the point of view test drive for the new MG3 Hybrid. So do subscribe and like and check the following videos. In the future, I will also do tutorial videos if you're actually looking to buy this vehicle. Speak of buying, if you're looking to purchase the new MG3 in Auckland, New Zealand, why not contact me? I'll leave all my contact details down below. I work for Ebbett MG, where I'm based in East Auckland or Pukekohe. Drop me a line and you can purchase one from me. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next video.